You're on.
Hi everybody, hello, welcome to Meadowbrook Park. We're here in Urbana right now. We are here helping to clear invasive species for part of what we at Nexstar and CBS WCIA like to call Founders Day. It's an initiative where we all come out here as a team, as a company, and get together and help either, I think last year we did installed fire alarms, smoke alarms, and then this year we're shearing invasive species. So what we're doing right now is clearing out, you see this, Matt, you wanna turn over here? This plant right here with the red leaves and kind of the white buds is called the gray dogwood. And it is a really invasive species here in the park. These plants are scattered all over this huge meadow, if you will. And they're not supposed to be here. So what we're doing is helping to clear all of those out. And we are located, our teams are doing this in different parks and gardens all throughout central Illinois. We have teams in Decatur, in Danville, in Champaign, and we are here in Urbana. So I think how long have we been out here, Matt?
Probably an hour and a half at this point.
Hour and a half. So we've cleared quite a bit. We have a bunch of piles of these.
It just doesn't
gray
look it.
dogwoods. No, it doesn't, because that's the point. There are so many of these gray dogwoods. So we just cut them at the base, and we're just helping to clear all of this out. Hey, Matt. Matt's with the Park District, so I'm gonna have him come over here and explain more about what these invasive species are.
When we were looking at it, we were looking at one of the native ones earlier. This is the spiderwort, which is native to Illinois too. Isn't that pretty?
So,
apparently the leaves will melt when it gets hot enough, and so they literally just fall apart and drip dye down the plant, and so you can only see these sometimes in the morning out here. Matt was telling us earlier.
Okay, so this is Matt. He is with the Urbana Park District, and I kind of want you to tell people about why this gray dogwood is an invasive species. What's bad about it? Why does it not need to be here?
So the gray dogwood is a native shrub to Illinois, but very, very aggressive. So if we weren't to be out here cutting it down, we would end up with pretty much just gray dogwood in the prairie instead of all the prairie flowers.
What are some of the more common flowers that you want to be here?
Yeah, so other than the spiderwort, this time of year we've got a lot of foxglove blooming. I know some of our wild sunflowers are starting to bloom.
Is that these white ones, Matt?
Yeah, this is going to be the foxglove. So yeah, those are kind of just starting to wrap up their blooms. I know in the next few weeks, a lot of the sunflowers, our bee balm is going to start blooming here very soon. That we're just kind of getting started with the flowers out here.
So a lot of people come to Meadowbrook Park and they really enjoy walking through it, but you want them to enjoy all of the natural species of plants that are supposed to be here, right? So how aggressively does this stuff grow? I mean, how quickly does it take over?
So these dogwoods, every probably 5 years or so, we have to come back out here and kind of knock them back down. A lot of our species have kind of found that balance out in the prairie. This area in particular has a lot of the gray dogwood. So as long as we can kind of keep it isolated, it won't spread too far. But because it does produce berries, we do have birds kind of spreading them throughout the park.
Couple comments from our Facebook friends. Your friend Zan says it's the cleanest shirt you've had on all year.
Yes.
So just thought you'd like to know. And they say you're going to have some ticks.
Thanks for the warning.
She hadn't thought about
that. I'm trying to help here.
So we do have a comment though from John Hernandez who says you need to pull them up, and so this is part of the process, because we were talking about this off camera.
Yes.
Is that we cut them and then you're going to treat them.
So yeah, I'll be following around with an herbicide treatment so they don't come back. With a lot of the aggressive, either aggressive natives or invasive shrubs, for every kind of one stem we cut, we expect probably 3 stems to come back. So we do use a herbicide to treat them and make sure they don't come back quite as quickly.
Cool.
Well, I don't have any ticks yet. I just did a full check. I'm good for now, but we'll see. Thanks for the warning. But anyway, so we are going to get back to work. We have a lot of work to do. So thanks for joining us on Facebook Live, and we'll see you on the news.